From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab, Dylan Cease. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway, Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 2-2. He goes down looking.
Batting second, third baseman, Josh Young.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball upstairs.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2. Just getting started here in Toronto. Out towards right center field. 2 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one.
Nope,
when he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Ball 4, and Seager has taken his base. Inside,
plate, ball 1.
looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Let's go, Dylan. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Seager off of first with 2 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground right side, the flip, and very nicely done for the out. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Joe Ross. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Digging in, Nathan Lucas.
Hey!
The 0-1. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him swinging.
Batting second, designated
Let's take a look at the
hitter.
lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
That clips the corner. Here's a 1-1. That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
High fly ball, right field. Nimmo on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Ball. That's out.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
And a foul ball. 1 now. Out to short. Seager. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6, left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Okamoto. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the center fielder, Alejandro Ozuna.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Stays alive. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Here we go, Dylan. Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Action in the pen down there. Number 75, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball, that's in.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fastball is outside. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting 7.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
1 out, runner at second. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Now he breaks his bat. Lopez slings to first, and they got him.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Save!
No, he's in.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run, so not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock, and that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 2 full. Blue Jays 2, and the Rangers nothing. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. shot, and he can't knock it down.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Lopez aboard here at first with nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And the 0-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
One out man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Young. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Seager thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. One left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for Texas.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, number 75.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Nathan Lucas digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Come on, Vladimir. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Ball that's outside.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right side, Berger. He takes it on his own, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center, out of the fourth, Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
Hey. Ball. That's inside.
In the air, right field. Lucas on the move. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings through that one for strike two. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Kelnick in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball two.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. We're midway in the fourth. Blue Jays 2 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Hey.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. In the air out to center. Ozuna on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, two now. And a swing and a miss. Out. number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Aye.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball. Down.
And that's
Ball
down
3.
and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Liner, base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
That one to first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And that extends the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from it.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. That one the other way. Base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Nathan Luque.
The 0-1, runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Jimenez stands at second with 2 gone. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 1-2 on the ground right side. Lopez tosses to first, and that'll do it. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning, and the lead is now 5-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 5th. Alejandro Osuna stepping in for the Rangers. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher.
Dominant performance
Diaz.
for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much. Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
He swings and fouls one off. The Blue Jays leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
First and second, no outs. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one almost hit him. First and second here, no outs.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head.
Well done, drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs, runners at first and second. Now a rip into left center. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Late on that fastball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on, 1 out.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Oh, that's inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 5-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. That's ripped. Base hit. Lopez on his horse coming home. The tag, and he's in there. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Out to short, Jimenez. They get the force, and the inning is over. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rangers 3.
Now pitching for Texas.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, number 54.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Toronto, designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy now. Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Varsho measures 5 feet 8 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. The lefty, the 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Ball to strike. Foul ball there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Now 2 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Next for the Blue Jays, third baseman Kazuma.
2 down, bases empty. Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Jared
Leading off for
Kelnick.
Texas, left fielder Jared Kelnick.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan Cease departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That one lifted to left. Pinango coming on. Brings it in.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Elias Diaz.
One out man at first. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike three called on a slider at the knees.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. The Rangers with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Inside, almost got him.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That one misses. Ball three. Jock Peterson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That catches the outside corner, and the count's full. Lopez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. Popped up left side. Jimenez. And that is that. Rangers lead one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for Texas.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Alexander.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, number 15.
Alexander, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kumar Rocker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Quantrill also getting ready. One now. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's outside.
Popped up. Berger settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rangers 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Braden Fisher hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Down and in, moved his feet. Peterson swings, mashes one deep to right. Lucas raging back towards the wall. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Nope, outside.
Tying run at the plate. That one almost got him. Down the line, and it's foul. The tying run at the plate. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Fisher. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So now with one away and a man at second, here comes Corey Seager.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Corey Seager leaves the yard.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. And there's a ball. Hey. The 2-1. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch, and he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Braden Fisher is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Mason Fluhart into the game.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Step off, throw to first. Nimmo back on a dive. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Popped up first base side. Lucas on the move towards the line. And it stays fair. They take the force out. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Ball one there. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Varlam getting loose as well. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a big swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Got him. That ends the frame. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 7th inning stretch time. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. Set for the last half of the 7th.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez.
Ball. Ball, that's upstairs.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That catches the corner. Jimenez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That's through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Tyler Alexander done for the day. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Cole Winn taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Two down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. fastball
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside. And fouled off. Man at second. Goes down looking. One left for Toronto. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the center fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Yo, 1. And that is out of play. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That's a little bit low. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mason Fluhardt gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Louis Varland.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 6-5.
This is a perfect example of why you keep grinding out your bats even when you're down big. You never know what might happen later in the game. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And caught on the warning track. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Blue Jays 5. Back now in Toronto. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
That one finds the corner. 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A left-hander appears to be getting ready.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And we are all tied up.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. Just missed. Fouled off down the right side. and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two
Now
gone.
batting, first baseman, number
Here comes the
15.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cole Winn done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Texas,
Number 47
number
on to pitch
47.
out of the pen here. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
In the air to left center, Ozuna should have this one. And that is the third out of the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Through 8 full. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off for the Rangers,
we go to the
third
ninth.
baseman,
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. High fly ball, right field. Lucas on his way over. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that's ripped for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitches on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the pinch runner for Texas, Wyatt Langford. He represents the go-ahead run, so they hope some extra speed will help with that. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lucas gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Runner on the move. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. The two-run shot, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 8-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Louis Varland won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, and here is Jared Kelnick. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rangers 8 and the Blue Jays 6. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jacob Latz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ezekiel Duran. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Ezekiel Duran. Leading off for the Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Just missed.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Oh, that's up there.
On the ground at first. He steps on the bag. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Rangers trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Nope. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Got him looking for the K. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the batter now, Andres Jimenez. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nimmo under it. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.